This'll be fun.
This look does not do it for you, Hilda, but we will, you know, sometimes we gotta do this to unlock other stuff. Greatly increases damage dealt to enemies, but also greatly increases damage received from them. Probably no. Sounds dangerous. And then Shamir. I think I'm looking at this wrong. Class abilities you don't learn, right? Those you just get by default. They both say class abilities, though. So this class ability is just what you get for being that type. That's what Impregnable does. These are what you can learn from the class. I wish that they had different words for it. I hate that they both say class abilities, but I understand it now. That is annoying, though. Like, I don't know what you would call it differently. Like, these shouldn't be called class abilities, because these are abilities you can get and then put on other classes. These should be called something different. These should be called class abilities. You only get these if you are this class. These should just be called abilities that you can learn and then put onto other classes. It'd be a little less misleading, IMO. Is there anything really for Shamir to learn? Deathblow is really fun. We should have you try and learn Deathblow. Deathblow sounds great. So congratulations, Shamir. You're using an axe temporarily. We have so many axe users now.
New way to...
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's fun.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Me either. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, and you know what? We should do these support combos that I keep ignoring. Hilda.
Phew, glad that's finally over.
Oh, hey! Nice job out there.
You too, Hilda. Good to see you back safe and sound. That was one close fight, huh?
You think so? I didn't even break a sweat.
Really? Well, I guess we did have the upper hand for most of it.
We sure did. And yet you still charged headfirst into the most contested part of the battlefield. You know, that's why you end up feeling like every battle is some huge ordeal. It's so unnecessary. I know you want to argue. I can see it in your eyes. Living fast and loose is only gonna land you in an early grave.
Well, it's not like I'm trying to live like anything. This is just how mercenaries are. You can't distinguish yourself by hanging around in the back. And if you don't stand out, you don't get paid.
Well, when you look like Hilda, you don't have to worry about standing out. Also, every time Hilda actually does combat, she, like, shouts her name and brings her axe down and a bunch of people die. So, you know, it's a spectacle every time.
People notice you if you do something showy on the front lines. And that can bring in the next job, you know?
You're basically commanding an entire army now? What does recognition matter at this point?
You're probably right. I guess I've just gotten so used to fighting like that, it's hard to change. Aren't there a bunch of mercenaries in Goneril territory? Pretty sure I've heard of a merc company stationed at the throat.
Yeah, we use mercenaries a lot when we're beating back the Almiran army.
Then I'm sure they're the same as me. Haven't you seen them going all hog wild, competing with each other up at the front?
I've never really fought with them, but I can imagine that they're way different from regular knights. My brother is always going on about how some guy from some mercenary company or other died fighting at his side.
No surprise there. The more a merc makes a show of themselves, the easier it is for the enemy to spot them.
Right? And that's exactly why I'm worried about you. You don't have to stress about grabbing attention and getting paid anymore. So just take it easy, okay? We don't want you dying before your time.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep that in mind. It's not like I have a death wish or something.
But also consider, I'm a gamer.
I can't really change my fighting style overnight, but I'll try to keep the recklessness to a minimum. Don't worry. You know, I've never seen a noble worry so much about a mercenary. You just sit back and enjoy the show, all right?
Enjoy the show? Yeah, that sort of talk is so not making me feel any better.
That's Hilda. And then I think it's us with Marianne, and we're caught up.
Hey, Marianne. You were really doing great during those drills today.
This is where we were just standing a second ago. Did Hilda walk away and then Marianne walked up for her turn to talk to Sonia?
Oh,
I'm heading over to the mess hall. You want to join? After all that training this morning and no break, I'm starving. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You like to eat alone, right? Then don't worry about it. I'll find someone else.
no, I'd like to accompany you. If you would have me, that is.
You sure? All right then, let's go. I wonder what's on the menu today. Oh man, that was good. I feel alive again.
Yes, that was nice.
By the way, why'd you decide to come along with me?
What do you mean?
You usually sit by yourself. I thought you didn't like eating with others. Sometimes I see you eating with Hilda, but I figured that's because she makes you do it, right?
When Hilda asks you to have a meal with her, all there is to say is yes, ma'am.
Yes, I do feel more comfortable when I'm alone. I haven't been around people much, so I don't normally know what to say in conversations.
Dude, so relatable.
Well, now I'm even more curious why you decided to eat with me.
Well, you have a strange power, right? It makes you transform, or something like that.
Yeah. You curious about it?
It's not so much that. I, wondered if you despised having it.
Nah.
Nah, I don't even give it much thought. And besides, my powers come in handy a few times. I know it makes people suspicious of me and curious about my background, but that's just how people are.
And yet you always have such a sunny disposition, and everyone here respects you. I wondered why that was.
I mean, I sure hope they respect me. So, that's why you wanted to join me?
I wanted to know how I could be like you.
Like me? But Marianne, it's not like you have some mysterious power tucked away, right?
Ha ha ha! No, totally. What? No, no. That's crazy. What are you talking about?
No, I don't.
If you just want to make friends with people, then you don't need to think so hard about it. It's not like anyone here hates you.
Don't they? I'm so useless.
Hey, you're a huge help to all of us. I mean that. So you don't have to force yourself to act like someone you're not, okay?
All right. Thank you for saying that.
I'm good at saying words. On occasion. Alright, all caught up on that. Not bad. So... what I want to... I guess we should do a chore or two, probably. Or we can have another meal. Let's have another meal. Hello, kitchen master.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Master of the kitchen. Bum, 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 bum. Grilled herring. Leonie likes it, and let's also invite Ignatz, I guess? Just choose someone. Now, if I remember right, the bonus that this gives us should add on to our other bonuses, because it's not a bonus that we already have.
Solid, solid.
Her saying solid there
I love this.
just gave me a flashback to playing Black Eagles, where the male version of Sonia, his voice actor says solid, solid. Like, I could hear that voice actor in my head.
Who you eat with is more important than how the food tastes anyway.
Well, there's a balance, Ignatz.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Did that work how I think it does?
True enemy.
Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So now we want this as well. Lysithia and Marianne. No, you guys already maxed out. Lysithia and Linhardt. I can't wait until we get later in the game where I eat like 7 dishes to start every month.
Solid.
Solid. That does look like a solid food.
I can tell you were trying to make something.
For me? Really? Well, that's very kind of you. Let's eat it together.
I love seeing Hilda and Marianne standing side by side. They look like cotton candy. Look at them, the blue and the pink. This is literally like the colors of cotton candy.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I will. Who did we get a support combo with? Was it Lysithia and Linhardt, or... Oh no, we have it with Ignatz and maybe also Leone? We sure do.
Oh, hey, Ignatz. What you reading?
Wow.
Yeah, he definitely didn't hear me. Hey, Ignatz!
Ah, what? Oh, it's you. Can you please try to not sneak up on me like that?
Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like anything was getting through. Looks like you're really into that book, whatever it is. What's it about? Doesn't look like battle tactics at the very least.
You're right. This is the Traveler's Journal. It chronicles places that lie beyond Fódlan's borders.
You've seriously been lugging books around with you? Though I admit, that does sound like a good one.
Yes, it's fascinating. The author's unknown, but whoever it was really traveled to all these places and documented everything. It's amazing how vastly things can differ depending on where you are. Like the plants or the animals or even the ore in the ground.
Ignatz, when you got this outfit put together, did you try to steal Byleth's drip? Why do you have sleeves that work like that?
And of course, the way people live in those areas is so diverse too. Like their food and their clothes. But what's most interesting to me is the architecture. Ruins in Fódlan contain ancient architectural styles that are, for some reason, also found on faraway islands.
All right, I get the picture. You talk like you've seen it all firsthand.
Well, I really try to place myself in the author's shoes when I read. So I guess in a way, I have. I'd love to visit all those places myself, but that's easier said than done. Especially since I became a knight.
The way you say that makes me think you never wanted to be a knight in the first place.
Oh, no! No, of course I did. At any rate, both my father and my brother are pleased that it's official.
Sounds to me like you became a knight for them.
That's not it at all. I'm very happy with my decision, honest.
Even though you can't go off traveling?
Yeah, getting sent out to different locations for battle is kind of the same thing. Oh, but of course the mission always comes first. It's not like I go off wandering whenever I feel the urge.
Uh-huh. But you would if you could, right?
Why do you keep asking me about this? All these leading questions, they're uncalled for. I might not be able to travel of my own volition, but I can read books and go wherever I want in my imagination. And that's good enough for me.
Sounds kind of sad. And now just Leone.
Phew, what a workout. Oh, hey, are you here to train too?
Nah, just grabbing something I forgot earlier. Is this normal training time for you, Leone?
Well, yeah. We've been so busy lately, I've had to squeeze it in whenever I can.
Huh. You work hard for a mercenary.
I'm just starting out in my career, so I can't afford to slack off now. I only started training as a merc after the Officers' Academy closed, remember? Meanwhile, you were one before you even came to the Academy. You've got years of experience on me.
Still, you're skilled and you've got brains, which means you're more promising than the average rookie.
I hope you're right. I have to distinguish myself at some point, or else I won't be able to face the captain.
You have a captain?
Yep. He visited my village when I was a kid, and I practically begged him to make me his apprentice. I was probably a huge nuisance, but I was so desperate to get out of my village and be independent. Gerald treated me like an annoying little brat at first, but eventually, he taught me for real. He showed me everything. Tricks of the trade, standard training routines, basic strategy. Don't you have a mentor? Someone who showed you the ropes?
A mentor?
No mention of her saying Geralt or anything? I'm pretty sure I was self-taught.
No, I'm self-taught. I've managed to get by just looking at others and copying what they do.
Huh. Well, I guess most mercenaries are like that. Either way, you still have loads more experience than me. I need to work hard so I can catch up with you.
Well, if you ever want help from an old pro, just say the word.
Thanks. I'm glad to have a role model I can count on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill the guy that you look up to, so think hard about that. Alright, support level C, not bad. Caught up on support combos, let's go.
You need me?
I do not need you. Is there anything else we need to do before we go? I don't think so. I think we just get back to battling now.
Where are you headed to?
Where am I headed to, brother? We gotta go here because we're running out of time on this bad boy. Imperial forces en route to Deirdre are clashing with some bandits. Take this opportunity to eliminate them both. Let's go! Gamer moment. Hello. Oh, this is a small map. Rescue the Brawler and their allies. Alright, alright. Okay, you're using Axe. Axe is not helpful here. Like 3 people are set to Axes right now. Claude, also not useful here. Bad signs. Lance is good here.
I've got this.
So we put Leonie over here to go up top. Who can deal with the bottom area? Anyone? We have no solution for the bottom area? Sounds like a Sonya job to me. Weak to mages over here, are you? You dumb idiots. You absolute buffoons.
I'll do my best.
So we'll have Lysithea and Marianne handle over here. Leonie handles up north, and then Sonya will have to deal with, oh, it's because they're monks. That's why we don't have anything good to deal with the monks, because the only thing that's good for that is punching, and Raphael isn't set to punching right now. Alright. Everyone good on their setup? I think so. You should take this Iron Tome 5, because it works well with consecutive hits. I'm fine with your setup here. Didn't I get a battalion? Yeah, reduces damage from bows by 55%. You can take that for now. I'm not going to worry too much about getting ideal battalion set up at the moment. Fight!
Can't fail my mission.
I mean, you could.
They're in trouble.
They sure are.
Not a problem.
Get in there.
This. You can count on me. I'll do my best.
You got it. I believe in you.
Excuse me. Is this okay?
Do you have a bigger... You have a
can
bigger
count on me.
advantage for some reason, huh?
I'll do my best.
Let's
Please.
send you to this one,
Excuse
then.
me. Is this okay?
You'll be fine.
Hurry up and rescue them. We must do something.
Caw-caw! Come here, you stupid Myrmidon.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
That backup ain't getting here fast enough, brother. Hate to tell you. Ooh, baby. Tornado. Oh, that's right. When you're on a Falcon Knight, you do combos that, like, send you up into the sky, right? You get the enemy up in the air, and then you continue to combo them from there. We had Petra, I think, be a Falcon Knight. Because I always, in 3 houses as well, I always like to make Petra into a Falcon Knight instead of, I think she normally goes, like, Thief Trickster kind of deal. Lysithea's in trouble already.
Be in a little trouble.
Lysithea. Get kneeled. I meant to do the other move. Oh well. I gotta remember with Leonie, we need to go through a full Y combo and then do it again before comboing. Death. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Got 2 coffee.
All right, you know, strength, speed, defense, probably the 3 best things for you. Ow. Die. Caw-caw.
You weren't ready for me.
Sure wasn't. You're so done. Get out of here. I said, get out of here.
I'll watch closely. Who's next?
Hello. Fire.
That's nothing.
nothing out of the ordinary for you.
Darkness. Darkness within darkness awaits you. Oh, you know what? Marianne probably had the bonus amount of ability because of her battalion being good against archers, now that I think about it. Dead. I really thought I could get that break on you before you shot me there.
See what we can do.
What is your ability thing again? Uh-oh. Cursed Explosion. Enemies sent flying, explode, and deal dark damage to a narrow area. Press the R to draw on spellbound enemies. Can be used again after a cooldown. Slightly restores the awakening in warrior bars when activating crests. Alright. Defeat the archer. I can do that. Let me just kill you real fast.
More I can do.